need to know why you're all about me. A miracle, how are you so carefree? Living a dream, I'm running in circles. 'Cause help me find my way through your atmosphere till the stars don't shine in the morning. Would you take my hand? Will you have no fear? We can stay up late telling stories. Let me fall apart, come and save me. I need ya. We can take this far, we just have to start. I need to know why you're all about me. A miracle, how are you so carefree? Living a dream, I'm running in circles. 'Cause I need ya. Wanna feel your touch, let me be the one waking next to you in the morning. We won't have too much, but we'll both have us. That's enough to make it, don't worry. Let me fall apart, come and save me. I need ya. We can take this far, we just have to start. I need to know why you're all about me. A miracle, how are you so carefree? Living a dream, I'm running in circles. 'Cause I need ya. You know that I need ya. I swear that I need ya. I'm running in circles 'cause I need ya. You know that I need ya. I swear that I need ya. I'm running in circles 'cause
Hello, Internet. Oh my god. I was not ready. Learn to type. Boom. Where me? There, me. Do 1, 2, 3, do. There. Boop. Boop. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's working as it is intended to be working. No complaints, no criticisms. Everything is fine and dandy. Away we go. Hello. Oh no! Why is my lighting weird? So much for no complaints or criticism. Lighting, why are you like this? Zoop, zoop. A little bit less. A little bit less. A little bit less. Better. Day 6, the sun is far away. Oh, okay. So I could have had more time in the starting area, I'm guessing. Find a way out. Find a route for the base. Think. Cannot navigate around Lava River. Do I have to go over Lava River? Or do I have to go around, but I don't have the resources? What's the organics? I need more organics. Okay. Well, let's head outside then. So I need more organics.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Oh, sure. What's up, Jan? He's in the elevator. Oh, wait. Let's go talk to him right now. I'm surprised I can't talk over the radio. What's up?
Something you wanted to discuss with me? I wanted to congratulate you. On what?
Oh, hang on.
Having a...
We had this discussion yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Things are better. Since the Altered System survival game is completely normal, you will have some replay. You will replay some scenes more than once. If after loading the game you start a dialogue you've already encountered, we will mark your previous dialogue choices. Ah, okay, good.
Oh, wow. Sweet. Sure. So, just...
All right, good. So find a route for the base. I gotta get out of here. He made me some new toys, but I need metals before I can do anything with that. So I'm gonna go around this. There's some smoke in the distance. Okay, I can't do anything there. What is this? Okay, so that's that. I need to settings, controls. How about I make that 15? 10. How about I make that 15 or 20? Twenty's fine. I think there's mouse acceleration, which is killing me inside, but it is what it is. Since we've got a decent amount of organics now, let's focus on setting up an outpost. There's minerals that way. Oh, there's rubidium here.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
But wait, how do I know when I find a
Only I
deposit?
had a tool to drill through them.
This I need to grab when I find. I will need it for altars. Oh, and I can find some just lying around too. That's very nice. But I'll need a drill at some point in the near future. Caution, caution, caution. Okay, good. We got away from the radiation. There should be some metals around here. Is that here? This deposit allows you to mine metals at a normal pace without any health risks. Pylon, travel pylon, mining outpost, polygonal scanner. Press F to send a scan wave. The wave appears on the scanned ground and moves towards the deposit. Find the wave to find it. Sending a scan wave costs 1 energy. Good to know. Is there nothing here? There's nothing here. Enriched metals deep deposit. Okay. So that's what we were seeing? Yeah, no. Deep deposit, but what? Here we go. There we go. Good stuff. All right, building. Mining outpost. Can I... Oh, I can't... Pylon, travel pylon. Pylon used for fast traveling, comes with a suit recharger. Oh, I see that. Gimme. Pylon. Let's put it over here so that hopefully no. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this right there. I'm gonna retrieve this because that's gonna take 2. It just is. In which case, this can go. How do I want this? Right there.
Want me to take a look there?
Perfect. Do I want? Yes. Get to it, bud. I'm gonna need more metals. There's another organics thing somewhere along here that I bypassed. We'll grab that and then we'll go in. There we go. Perfect. Up we go. So he's not here. He's at the metals outpost, so he's outside the ship right now. So we've got the womb. Used to recharge the suit during planet exploration. Each battery can only be used once. Radiation filter. Radiation barrier can't work without filters. Need more metals. I need more metals. I have 5 in storage. I don't need to make one right now. in that case... we'll fast travel to here. Oh, so he works at the same speed as me, it just doesn't fast forward. Okay, that's good to know about. Alright, is there somewhere on the surface I can... oh, I'm stuck. Okay, we're good. There's no, like, deposit that I can play with, is there? There's just the one deep deposit. New altar is ready. Uh-oh, I need to go back and build storage. This is a problem. So he's working that outpost. We've got the enriched minerals outpost, and we've got places to go later. But I'm running out of storage, so let's go to here. Actually, before we even do that, let's get Researcher Jan. Scientists can research new technology. Yes. Realistically, I should have done this at the beginning of the day, but it's fine. New awareness ready? Jan Dolsky. Jan scientist. Hey, yo, Molly. Can I put Molly, please?
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
Good job. Good job, Molly. Good job, Jan. Okay, 7 hours, so he'll be ready tomorrow. And we've got a call available. Oh, is this... it's Lucas, not
time.
Lana. Okay.
I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I'm on it. Just need time.
I'm on it. Just need a little time.
Right. Well, I got in touch because I have some news for you.
Oh?
Good news and, well, just news.
Okay. All right, what's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Which means they're not on the way.
Organized. You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting for?
Mr. Dolsky, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
That's not helpful.
Just the thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired of doing my homework.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleporting.
Teleportation? How long?
How long do you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
Don't shoot the messenger, man. I'm really trying to help.
I thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get
Retroactively?
your procession safely to church.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate.
Definitely
right now,
bad news.
But there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
Yeah.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of.
I might actually
probably
prefer
shouldn't
that.
be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
Yeah.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that.
Yeah,
Talk to my boss about it.
probably wise.
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
You either really trust him or you're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
I've noticed,
Ever
Lucas.
tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
Maybe your altar?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters.
Yeah, that explains a
I
lot.
hope you're not laughing.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
None.
I was the only child.
I have a worthless
Wow.
father and a dead mother.
Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Tell me more about this boss of yours.
No reason not to. Time doesn't pass when I'm talking.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Lucas is speaking very highly of this man.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
He sent us out here.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dalsky. And wait for contact from my boss.
I actually can't tell if time did or did not pass. Oh, production. What's going on in production? Do I have more metal now? I do. Is that something I can take advantage of yet? 60 and 50 respectively, so no. How many meals do I have? I have 22. Okay, we're good for now. So wait, is Technician Young gonna teleport back now? Socializing in the evenings. Being tired slows your work, but doesn't have to impact your social life. You still have enough energy to socialize with your alters. But he's still at the metals outpost. Does that mean I should yeet myself over there? He's on shift for another 25 minutes. Okay. Might as well travel back. Do 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 do. Oh, we got 50 medals. Let's do the drill. He's in the airlock now. Okay. Or he's in the womb. Okay.
Preparation must feel like a second job.
He's petting Molly! My clone is petting my clone! That sounds questionable. I don't like that. Okay, I get the feeling he doesn't want to talk to me right now. Alright, bye, I guess. Alright, up we go. One more. Hurry before I get exhausted. Just in time. All right. It's scientist time. Hello?
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
He'll probably figure it out pretty quick.
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find?
Oh, he's
what?
he's a smart guy. Rapidium.
How much Rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
A lot.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA.
Yeah, I was wondering
Then
about the
there's
glasses.
the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion.
Yeah.
That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope, you got it in one.
Wow, you're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Let's say that there's no longer a scientist on board.
The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records.
Of course, he's familiar with all of
I
this.
see. A recalculated mind?
No, he's
based on
not.
an infinite
Surprising.
amount of variables
He knows about the womb
containing
module, but not about
desired
mind records.
consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now? Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first.
Perfect.
My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
The one thing I'm nervous about,
We need to talk.
I'm nervous because the scientist and me, the current version of me, get along fine. I'm nervous because he's branched off of a path that that Technician Jan doesn't recognize. So there's bound to be some friction. Uh-oh. Wait for it. Are they gonna be chill?
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Oh my god, they got along well.
Cheers. Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Of course not. You have your cozy captain's bed.
All right. No need to be so dramatic about it.
Let's get a dorm.
I'll get you a proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
It is. If we're all gonna work together, I need you guys capable of work. Whoopsies. I am always on the wrong floor. All right, build dormitory. All right, so I need more metals. So I need 40. I need 80 metals. 120. I have such an enormous demand for metals right now. All right, I got a drill. Let's get Miner Jan. Plus 50% when efficiency when mining. 100% efficiency when growing food. We have our scientist. We can't split from the scientist path, I see. Oh, let's find out what the scientist's life was like. Research comes first. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus to the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months and she's busy with her own project anyway. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of that student's dorm already, but research comes first. Always. Drifting apart. The equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. Oh, he's ignoring her. Great. A breakthrough. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First the grant, and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office maybe, and a new set of clothes. You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. There's gonna be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, Jan. Market collapse coming, and Lena's gonna leave. Eyes on the prize. Could your research really contribute to finding rupidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. You both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Lena? Is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good thing she's done well for herself. The Pinnacle. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp, space mining missions want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now let's get to work. Getting on board. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. Project Dolly. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort out this mess in person. It is really interesting thinking about how there's all of this, like, oh, well, maybe. All of these branching paths wind up with us on this project, on this mission. Plus 50% efficiency. Here's the thing, right? I don't know how many altars I can create. I don't know how many altars it's efficient to create. But this feels like an early game trap. I don't know. I just don't know. He's also probably going to be really grumpy and awful to have on board. Wait, what was turning a blind eye? Without thinking, you take the laundry room home. Oh! Heals altars 8 times faster at the infirmary, cooks food faster, comforts altars in the contemplation room. The thing is, I don't need... I don't know. So what is this? Letting go. This is where she goes. You follow. Time to let go of your fears and just trust her. Things will work out as long as you have each other. Can I build a botany thing? So much metal. Outpost. Oh, Jan Technician is just invisibly working on this. Got it, good to know. We're gonna teleport back here. Should we go a different direction or should we use the drill? I think we go a different direction. Let's go this way. One optional task. Build a dormitory. Yep. I want to build the dormitory after I build a lab.
This is why we stopped.
But
a lava river.
I may not have a choice here.
Plan B then, I guess. We'll need to figure out if there's a way around. Wonder how many more surprises this planet has in store.
Alright, polygon scanner. it is. Build a mining outpost. Does it cost too much? I can only have the one. I see. Well, I need it for metals far more than I need it for organics right now. But I have that marked down. I can get here later. That I need a climbing hook for. Oh, yes. I'm just about capped out on organics.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable. If only I had a tool to drill through them.
Equipment for melting down rock formations. How do I... Oh, right there. Alright, so I'll need another cartridge later. No storage space. Alright, we gotta head back. Does this have to be... Does this have to be connected? It does. We'll put that right there. Bonk.
Hey, man. We're running out of storage space.
I'm aware. Let's just not. I can run this. It's not that bad. What am I at? 102 metals? Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We got some construction to do. Alright, build. I need a lab. Lab's gonna go right there. Dorm, huh? Elevator's gonna go right there. What do I have to do to expand? Tier 1, Tier 2 research required. We have the lab. I'm at 18 metals. All right. Research. Economy. Mining minerals, rupidium, and organics is faster. Mining metals is 15% faster. Module that produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more are reproduced. Unlocks a second workplace in the base maintenance module. Alright, throw those in. You need a scientist to use the research lab. So I have a scientist. How do I assign him? He's in the kitchen right now, right? Non-scientist is not doing anything. How do I make him do a thing? Alters, Yon scientist. Oh, we have an offline radiation barrier. Why do we have an offline radiation barrier? I have 5 of them in storage. All right, pop
Would you
down
like me
here.
to address that?
Yes, please, thank you. Base maintenance status. Radiation barrier. Needs radiation filters to operate. When autoload is turned on, it will automatically load. Yes. Why the heck would I not have that on? All right, should we just head out? Let's just head out. I was gonna go this way. I've got a lot more room in storage now. Oh, whoops, hold up. Okay, so that deposit is empty.
Okay. This is not good. We are surrounded.
So are we gonna have to Evel Knievel this thing? Or are we building a bridge?
So much for Plan B.
Yeah, new plan. Yeah, a travel pylon might be nice, but I can't afford them. Well, hello. I don't know what that is, but I think it will be nice to have. Is that more rubidium over there? Probably. Oh, hello. And we are out of storage. Well, let's build more stuff with the metal. I'll have to retrieve that other pylon next time I'm out. Alright, let's swing by the research lab first and foremost. Oh, that's ours. Okay. Alright, good to know. I don't need that right now, I don't think. Let's do Metals efficiency, I suppose. Let's do a climbing hook. Alright, that's gonna take a while. Alright. We got dorms. I should really be sleeping in the dorms with them, and we don't have a captain's quarters. But, you know, it to be like that sometimes. It would be nice to have the dorms off the kitchen. But it's too big right now. I cannot do that right now. Alright, shall we try and socialize? How goes?
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made.
Damn.
I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation.
That's
that way
wrong.
you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That slow enough for you? Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
What was your research about?
So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone. Yeah. I understand how lousy that
He's
must
not
feel.
gonna like that I said that.
Honestly, I don't think you do. But I hope we're not gonna sit around crying about it. There's work to be done. Here and now. That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
That could have certainly have gone worse. Alright, he's down in the womb, probably just kicking back, listening to music. Oh, I can talk to him. Okay.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Surprised he wasn't just
Sweet
sleeping on
dreams,
Molly.
Okay, I went beyond the rocks.
What's up,
It
Clever?
doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit. What now?
We should find a way across.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh?
Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick.
Good thing I already made him.
The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Oh, hi, scientist. Research liver. Mission. Crossing the river. $2,300 is my cutoff. We have a phone call to attend to. Maxwell.
Hello?
Oh, it's the boss.
Jan Dolsky. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
Yeah, sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations.
Okay.
First of all, my heartfelt condolences. Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Not really. I barely knew them. That's such a... Yeah.
Yeah. I still can't get over it.
Their families have been informed.
That would be such a psychopathic response.
But the deaths of their loved ones will go down in history as part of a pioneering discovery. Your discovery.
So, do people know I found Rapidium?
Not yet.
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Good because I might fail.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but... failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both. Rapidium and
Yeah,
you.
Jan does seem to forget
Do you think it
how
was a
critical it
mistake?
was. I truly don't.
I have mixed feelings. Sure, it's better to be alive, but I feel like a line's been crossed.
You certainly have a chance to experience something extraordinary. Many people would envy you.
Only because they
Let's
don't know
just
what
get
it's
one
like.
thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
Of course.
Then we will understand each other well.
I'm not.
Camus believed
There we
heroism
go, thank you.
was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolsky.
That's a pretty freaking good pep talk.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Thanks.
Of course, I would lie to you if I said your work is done.
Of course.
You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state.
Looks pretty uniform to me.
Fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
A fleeting substance? Then what's the point in mining it?
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
So, you're afraid the rupidium I found might not withstand the journey?
I know it won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
Oh?
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting rupidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking.
Good.
Constructing a rupidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Sounds like a big task. I should get to it straight
I should have
away.
said I don't have time.
It is a big task, Jan, but it's worth every effort. I hope you realize the gravity of the moment.
I thought you said you didn't want to put pressure on me.
You're right. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
The landing.
You know what happened to my crew.
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What?
But that's...
Did it decide that I had
that's
a
crazy.
higher chance of
Do
success?
you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more
Yeah.
time for
No,
now,
I think the
Jan.
quantum processing
Do you
unit
have any other
decided
questions?
that giving me the branching paths would improve the likelihood of success here.
What will happen to my alters when we get back?
They'll be euthanized,
I
obviously.
don't know yet.
I hope not.
I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here, but I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely.
I don't like being
But
told that.
if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
What? Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
Yeah, it was.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act.
Oh, great.
At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind when considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
We will come back to it later, I'm sure. Right now,
The branching.
Branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
it is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it.
MK Ultra.
Now, I'd love to keep on chatting.
No, all set.
I'm good.
Thanks, Max.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you. And we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
All right. End of day. All right. We've still got a few days. They're arguing. Uh-oh. Let's go deal with that first. Break it up! Break it up! We need to save resources. Mush is nutritional and keeps us going. Others need to toughen up and focus on the mission. We're human beings, not cattle. We should be given proper meals on a regular basis, if not every day. At least twice, 2x quality meal in the next 5 days.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities.
Oh. Need a greenhouse first? Yeah. That's fine, I can make one. Oh, it's massive though. Excuse me? I got stuck. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put that there. That can get moved. That can get moved. Greenhouse there. Small storage. Small storage. And then could move machinery down there. And then small storage, small storage, small storage. I still hate the way small storage attaches to stuff. Let's move quantum down there. Storage. Storage. Research. Wait, quantum does the same thing. I hate it. Dorm, workshop, machinery. Small storage. I liked having research next to the quantum computer. It was a nice touch. I appreciated it. Alright, that looks okay. Nothing is weird. Alright, to the greenhouse. Come on, there we go. Alright, I need... Let's do a raw food package. And does this run itself? To be grown by alters or yourself. Before I do anything too intensive. Kitchen requires what? I need 2. Provide a quality meal for every altar at least twice a day. No, at least twice during the next 5 days. All right, in that case, we'll remove that. So wait. This takes half the amount of time. No, it takes half the amount of resources, but if I wanted to do that 10 times, it would take 10 hours. So 60% longer, but for half the resources. See, this is where I think growing the altar that does crops would be better. Seems worth it since one of the clones can do it. The clones are busy. I need to make a clone specifically to do this. But I think, I can't imagine the clone that does this would be a bad investment. Can't any clone do tasks except researcher? They're just worse at it. They can, but they're busy. I need metals, so that's technician is busy, and I need research, and that's researcher. So we're kind of SOL on this until I make another altar, which I could do right now. Oh, where did I move it to? Quantum computer's over here. Oh, hang on, let's check in here. 14 hours? We'll have that done today. Oh, no, we won't. Darn it. It'll be so close. All right, where's our food person? Botanist? What was the decision? %100% efficiency when growing crops in the greenhouse. I think we do this. You can only have 3. Beat baseball. Base game XCOM might be the dumbest person to ever play. That's hilarious. I don't know, I felt pretty dumb playing that game. Yeah, I can only have 3. I think I have to grow the base before I do anything more with that. But what are my alternatives here? At some point, I'd like to do shrink. Miner seems like a trap. We're doing fine on metals. I don't need someone specifically to do that. I think botanist and shrink are going to be my next 2. So let's do the botanist. What about refiner? What about refiner? I haven't found a way to safely mine enriched stuff yet, so refiner's not helpful. Doesn't radiation go down each day? I don't know. Jan Botanist. Alright. Jan Botanist is growing. I never had a Psi Soldier, because after a couple missions, you don't find rookie soldiers. Learned right before the last mission, you can just purchase rookies on the ship. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. I didn't do any Psi Soldiers either way. Alright, So I have 5 days. I can just... Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go down to the greenhouse. We're gonna nix those. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna swing up to Command Center. And what does it take to build the Rapidium Arc? I need more Rapidium, is it? I need... How much Rapidium do I need? What do I have? 42. I need 120. I need a lot of Rapidium. Okay, we've got some exploring to do, I guess. Also, this needs tier 2 research, which we will get to. Explore more map, find more deposits. That's the way it goes. I will need more organics at some point. He's busy there. That's kind of a dead... Oh, I could explore that way. This needs a drill thing. Oh, no, that needs a drill thing. This needs a climb. Speaking of which... Oopsies. Where did I put mechanics? Workshop. Alright, we got the climbing hook. I do need more pylons. But I don't have the metals for it yet, so I'll have to come back. I have one drill charge. Let's use that. So I've got a pylon there that I can nix. Isn't there a teleport pylon? I need more pylon components. We'll get there. It's a good thing to do when you want to backtrack and not near a mining area. Clever, you gotta back off a little bit. I was saying this all the time during Blueprints, but you're not here to play the game, my guy. We'll retrieve that. So I already mined this out. Oh, we've got a deep deposit? Oh. Well, that changes things. So deep deposit, let's try over here. Over here? Going this way, right? There it is. Alright, I need to craft another mining outpost. Alright. So that takes 2 energy. There's no point in doing that right now. Alright, so we'll grab the rupidium that's around here. We're getting more metal. We're gonna need that. Should we pull apart the organic one? How many pylon components does the pylons take? Enough. Whee! Do I bother breaking this? Where am I? I'm right here. Teleport pylon costs more components? Yeah. Yeah, I think it takes 3. I don't... Did I break through this? I might be able to piggyback off of these pylons. I don't think so, though. That's... Hang on. Yeah, let's do it. So I head back down this way. So I'll put a pylon here, a pylon down there, and that would work with something there and something over there. That's exposed and empty. Is there a faster backtrack? Only if you can fast travel. All right, how am I on metals? I need more. I still need more. I should really delete this organics deposit. I'll need it, but I don't need it yet. How long am I botanist? It should be all day, right? I have forgotten where I put my research. Research lab, quantum computer. Oh, I should have gone to the womb. Dope! How are we looking here? 22 wombs here. How long is it done? No, 50%. Storage is doing all right. And center. Let's go to the workshop. Altars. Does this say how long that's gonna take? How much metal does he make a day? Probably the same amount I make. I don't know. I haven't bothered to tamp down the numbers exactly. Radiation barrier is ongoing. Total drain time is 4 days, 3 hours. Okay. I could probably alternate that. Turn off the radiation barriers, then turn them on, then turn them off, then turn them on. Here, let's check how long on the next delivery cycle. 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, I'll be able to make a pylon component package, and I'll go and 20 minutes, you know, for 20 minutes, let's go and get that other, that mining outpost. Won't you need more organic later? Yeah, but I can set this up later. I need to focus on the rubidium right now. Oh, right, I only have the one mining outpost. I never actually set this one up. I thought it was a pylon shortage, but it wasn't. All right. Tack that onto my list of things that I need. In that case, workshop. Do 34. I kind of need both. Which one takes longer? This one takes longer to make. So it's possible that by the time I'm finished here, So close. How long, technician? Is there an enhanced mineral deposit to mine? There is. 27, half an hour. All right, 7 hours. That'll be done tomorrow. All right, so I can't do that. Hub pylon. So wait, if I do cheaper batteries, does that unlock these? Is that how that works? No, because I haven't done this one yet. And that hasn't unlocked anything over here. So how do I... Qubit level. How do I improve the qubits? Manual... Where's research? Qubits? No. Hub pylon is locked behind level 2. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just don't know what unlocks level 2. So we'll figure that out. Alright, any minute now. Is there any research, level 1 research left? Oh, we've just started. It's entirely possible I have to do all level 1 research to reach level 2. I don't know that yet, though. And it's quite inefficient to test that, so I'd rather test other theories first, if I'm being perfectly honest here. 28! No! Pain. Alright, let's go out and wander. I have nothing better to do. I don't know that I've checked behind the base for anything. Not that I think anything's actually there, but worth taking a peek. Oh, look at that! That's what I needed. New altar's ready. I'll get to him. All right, let's go. All right, 170 metal is awesome. That gets me a lot of ability to do stuff. Should be a few more pylons. Should be a lot more than that. But first things first, it's altar time. It gave him his gloves.
Hey, man. Can you hear me? Where am I? What is this? Take it easy. You're on strong sedatives. What the hell?
Good morning.
Hello to you too. What? Is this some kind of joke?
I wish it was.
Who are you?
I am you.
Relax. I'll tell you everything. But right now, we need to focus on you. Just to make sure you're all right. Can you answer a few questions for me? Okay.
What's your
Do you
name?
remember who you are?
I'm Jan. Jan Dolsky.
Good.
Good. And what is your role on this mission, Jan?
I'm a botanist. So, wait, this is it? The mission? Did we land?
I'm afraid things went sideways during the landing. Everyone died. Except for me.
You. What about me?
That was a
Are
weird
you-
way of putting it, Jan.
Are you real?
just as real as you.
Then,
More real
What's
than
going
you,
on?
dude. Taking a superior
It's
attitude
like
would probably be
we're
so funny.
alternative versions of the same person.
wow. But why is this happening?
This is about us, not the mission.
I told you, everyone died. Long story short, I needed to multiply myself to survive.
That doesn't make any sense. We're not exactly the same.
Yes, we're different. You made different decisions in your life.
Probably better decisions.
Sure, I understand.
You know what? I think you should just rest a little and read the mission logs. You'll find all the answers there.
Sure. Yeah, mission logs. Why not?
Hey,
Wait. If all this is... If I mean... What about my wife?
Oh, he did get married.
Where
Oh.
is she? I need to know.
she's on Earth, and we need to figure out how to get there.
Okay. Okay. What do you want from me?
We'll need all the help we can get. Someone to run the greenhouse, prep the food, so on. Trust me, you'll have a lot to do.
I'm not sure I'm ready to work just like that.
Take the day.
Right. Like I said, rest, go through the logs, meet the rest of the crew.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Let's talk again in a while.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Now, this is how you know Jan Dulski was an incredibly talented dude. He could go just about anywhere and be at least marginally successful. All right, workshop. We got stuff to make. We need that. We need that. 2 might be better. What did the quantum computer state his life path was like? We'll get there. It hasn't told me yet. I need to actually go and look at it. So I have a mining outpost, a pylon component. Might be good to make this, but I don't want to spare the organics right now. So if I do this, I currently have 1 spare pylon component. Amount of storage 4. Okay, so I have enough for... I can do the mining outpost, and then 4... So that should be enough, actually. So let's move that to the back.
Would you like me to go there?
Yes, I would love that. Thank you. Do you like how you can access all queue areas from one menu? That seems very nice quality of life. Yes, I agree. I don't have any calls, do I? No. Okay, good. Who's where? Jan's in the kitchen. I say Jan as though we're not all Jan, and I can't talk to him yet. Okay. Let's throw... Can I not? I can't throw those in queue yet. Alright, to the dormitory!
We were supposed to get quality food. Why are we still eating that shitty pulp?
Oh, stop whining. Mush is an efficient source
Mush.
of energy.
Who cares? I want to eat something I can bite. Give me a goddamn burger.
Actually, I wouldn't say no to a burger.
See? You can get along.
Before you head out, make sure you have all the important equipment. Waste makes waste.
Wait, what was your exhaust? No! I'm not exhausted, I swear. Alright, research is here. Where's our botanist? There's our botanist, and we go up north here. Never been better. Look at her, so happy about her promotion. And to partner already. Things are happening for her, fast. Maybe less for you. You got that job only thanks to her, you know that. But, so what? She's happy, and you're not complaining. Things have never been better between the two of you. Ambition is overrated. Trading places. A Dolly mission. She wanted to go so much. Put her work to the test in space. But she can't. You'll have to do it for her. You're apprehensive, out of shape, and, well, you'd rather just stay at home. But it's so important to her. And you know you'll do it. You'd do anything to prove your love. Project Dolly. You board the spacecraft with a good feeling. You got this. And you'll be back in no time. Besides, Lena promised you she'd be in touch every day. What could possibly go wrong? Poor botanist. He actually had a happy life, and I took that from him.
So, do you have time for a little job evaluation?
Oh no.
Excuse me?
Oh no.
Great. I think there's room for improvement in the speed of your work.
You're joking, right?
Keeping busy, I hope.
Scientist, you could be a little bit less of a dick. How you holding up?
Everything okay on your side? Actually, I was going to approach you. Do you think... Is there any way I can go back to my life, I mean?
I was afraid of this.
Imagine there was a way, and you could go back. What would be the first thing you'd do?
That's a no-brainer. I check up on Lena. I'm worried to death about her.
Why are you worried?
Why would you be worried?
I am. No, forget I said that. I think I'm still a little confused, that's all.
You miss her.
Don't you?
Of course I do.
Suddenly, everything's gone. Just like that. It's brutal. I'll need more time to even start hoping to come to terms with it.
Sure. Take your time. But remember, you're needed here.
Yeah. I'll do my best to find some sense in it.
Well, I know who's next. The counselor. Alright, so researching in the womb, botanist is in the kitchen. Think. Oh, I need to go down to the workshop. Alright, that's that. Let's head out. So I need rupidium. I'm actually pretty good on minerals right now. Oh, shoot. Hang on. No. Before I go too far, I need to put something in queue. Technician still on middle duty? He sure is. Which is fine. I actually want him there until I get that other thing set up. Workshop. Another mining outpost. Another repair kit. These are doing all right, I suppose. That. All right, let's head out. Doesn't the pause button bring up the queue? Does it? Oh, good to know. Meow. That gets stuff off of my storage, so I can go and still collect things and build things. Alright, first things first. We build a mining outpost. Bink. Next, we hop down. Pylon. That's gone too far. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I'll go this way. Perfect. And now I'll send technician over here. I can't assign people to this, can I? No, but I can head over here and fast travel to it. There's an alter tab in here, but I don't think I can assign them to places from here, can I? No, I can't assign him to places from here. I have to actually go to where I want him assigned. Wait, but it's over here, right? Or is it? Assignment? Oh, is there assignments tab? There is an assignment tab, okay. Technician is gonna go there. Perfect, now we're getting some rubidium. How am I doing? 60 and 60? I don't know what the 60 and 60 means. Oh, that means it's in queue. Connect Organic Depot, working on it. First, I need... Go back here. So what do I need? I still need tier 2. What's research looking like? 3 minutes remaining on that. What am I gonna put after that? Let's go talk to him, actually.
Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet. I'm done here. Should I do this now? So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes. It's super simple. We'll build a bridge.
Called it, but what's the drawback?
Just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle.
Sounds difficult.
That doesn't sound super simple to me. Don't you worry your pretty head about it. Remember, you have me on board.
All right, I'll trust you.
There is one small thing, though. Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live. But not on this one.
Of course.
They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one.
Typical Ally Corp.
Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act.
Okay.
You are in touch with mining operations, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, will do.
All right. Let's see. Did that unlock tier 2 anything? Nope, it sure didn't. All right. Let's do non-metals efficiency. And then we will do... I'm not using... Let's do cheaper batteries after that as well. I'm not using them yet, but I'm sure I will. And I don't need... Let's finish the mining outpost.
Jan, we're running out of storage space, you know?
488 out of 40. Let's build some more storage. Command center. Build. I need more rubidium. How much do I have? 75, and I can't store anymore, and I need organics. Alright. Storage. Small storage. I'm reaching the cap of my organics containing. That's good. Trying to keep this somewhat organized and balanced. Alright, now we pop out. The area to the left of the engine seems dead weight. Well, I can't utilize it until I start putting elevators over there. Oopsies, I'm gonna go this way. I can't attach anything directly to it, is the problem. And I can't move it. Building mode, mining outpost, pylon. Perfect. Bink. I should have just climbed up. My storage at is 720. All right, I may have built too much. I may have over-engineered my storage. Radiation is here. Alright. I think I have to call it
How are you holding up?
here.
It doesn't matter as long as I do my job.
You sound like Dad.
I'm sober, responsible, and successful. I'm everything he wasn't. Hello, Jan.
Hello. What's the scoop?
Not getting any connection from mining ops. Any idea how I can ask them for those blueprints? Didn't they push you to mine rupidium? Report getting the job done, and someone will turn up. Trust me, I know how this company works. Okay, thanks.
Alright, that's that. So I need to get my hands on more rupidium. Storage is fine, and I can delete that storage later. The food is still growing. Mountain storage 10. We can get that taken care of. Tomorrow, I'll put that in queue.
I like the new metals outpost. Good.
Alright. We'll end the day and the stream. My time for the day is up. Ugh. That's our save point, and we are done. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next stream. And, yeah. I'll see you then. Until then, take care, everybody. Peace out.